Stellar Blade actually changes a lot more than you would initially think. Once you complete the main game, you'll then be able to have the option to play in New Game Plus. You get a ton of different new outfits, customizations, build out for your skills, and a ton of brand new gear and a bunch of things we're going to go over right now. So once you complete the primary game in Stellar Blade, you'll then have the ability to go ahead and play on New Game Plus. Now upon starting your New Game Plus playthrough, it'll give you the chance to change your difficulty to hard mode, but you can still perfectly play normal mode and story mode if you would like to on New Game Plus as well. And this can just be changed in the settings if you already started the game. Now once you start from New Game Plus, you'll start from the beginning of the storyline and again have to work your way through the entire storyline, but a lot of things carry over from your regular game over to New Game Plus. Basically everything from all of your exospines, all of your gear, all of your exterior items that you found previously, as well as every single thing you found or can see here in your data bank. All of your skills, skill points, cash, and everything carries over, as well as every single thing in your bag, all of your materials, and again, essentially every single thing about your character. Now again, even though everything does carry over, you'll need to start progressing through the storyline to again unlock the next additional areas. And the lockout points for the storyline will still be the same for New Game Plus, so if you proceed far enough in the storyline, you can actually get locked out of the previous areas if you get that far. So one of the first big things to mention about New Game Plus is as you start to explore the world, you're going to notice you actually get all brand new gear that's much more powerful than your previous playthrough. For instance, we can find exospines that are the Mark II version. As you can see here, one of the first initial ones you'll find in the original playthrough is the chain type exospine that increases your attack power of combos. Additionally, you can see the other stats there. Once you start your New Game Plus playthrough, all of the gear that you'll find will be the Mark II version, meaning the stats are much higher and the gear is much more powerful itself. Every single type of exospine you can find in the original playthrough of your game will have a Mark II version that can be found in New Game Plus. So if you're running any specific exospine in general, don't worry, you can find the Mark II version and make it much more powerful while still running the same build. This works the same for both types of exospine. And again, the same thing works with gear. You're going to be able to find higher additional Mark II gear that is much more powerful than the previous versions. For instance, you can see we have 3-star gear and 2-star gear here. Once you start off in your New Game Plus playthrough, you're going to start finding the 1-star tier for the Mark II version of that piece of gear. Now keep in mind, if you have a 3-star piece of gear, the 1-star Mark II version might actually be a little bit less powerful than your 3-star original version. But as you continue to climb throughout the campaign and unlock the 2 and 3-star Mark II versions of all of these gear pieces, eventually they will become much more powerful than these. Now some of these Mark II exospines, when in the repair console, can actually cost a little bit more than some of the previous gen equipment simply because it is more powerful. But don't worry, from the carryover of materials from your last playthrough and all the new ones you'll find in the new one, you'll have plenty to upgrade every single exospine you can almost find. Now let's talk about some of the core upgrades of New Game Plus. So originally your attack power enhancement caps out, I believe, at attack power enhancement level 15 in the original playthrough. Once you start New Game Plus, this attack power enhancement level actually caps out at a much higher level, meaning each new weapon core you can find lets you increase your attack power even more. Additionally, in the original playthrough, you can max out your gear socket expansion and your tumbler enhancement and overall more healing potions. Now, once you complete your tumbler expansion module and get the max amount of tumblers you can have, you'll then unlock a tumbler efficiency module. So that way, each time you upgrade that, you actually will receive more healing for each healing potion that you use, meaning in New Game Plus, your materials aren't wasted. You can continue to upgrade this to get more and better healing potions. Next, I want to talk about outfits because there are a ton of new outfits you can get in New Game Plus, but there are also a ton of mistakes you can make if you're not paying attention, which will cause you to miss out on some very good outfits. Now, as discussed in a previous video, on your original playthrough of Stellar Blade, you want to make sure to get every outfit you can possibly find the first playthrough before any of the lockout points in the storyline. This is because there is a matching or different color variant for essentially each individual outfit in the New Game Plus version. If in your original playthrough you miss specific outfits, specifically the ones you find out in the wild or for instance out in the wasteland, just as an example, you can still locate in New Game Plus to that area to find that original outfit. If that outfit wasn't found in the previous playthrough, that means once you unlock the box, you'll collect the original outfit itself. If not previously collected, that means you'll need to play New Game Plus Plus after this secondary New Game Plus campaign is completed in order to unlock the secondary New Game Plus outfit. So make sure in your original playthrough you collect as many as possible, so that way you can get all of the outfits collected without having to do 3 playthroughs. For example, on the first playthrough, there's a spot right here near this train station where you can unlock the Planet Diving Suit V2 outfit. By going there in New Game Plus and unlocking that same box, you'll get a different color variant of the exact same outfit. However, if I didn't unlock that outfit on the first playthrough, once you opened it on New Game Plus, you would just get the V2 version and still have to get the V3 version via a different playthrough. Now, collecting outfits from the vendors in New Game Plus, each vendor will have the quantity for the original outfits in the original playthrough that you can buy, and as you upgrade their affliction level, they will also give you the ability to buy the new outfits as well, meaning you won't miss out on any of the vendor outfits themselves. You can have the ability to buy all of them via New Game Plus through all of the vendors, so that way you can unlock all of the actual vendor outfits this way. One thing to keep in mind though, the New Game Plus versions of the outfits do cost much more Vitcoin. You can see this outfit by itself costs 28 and this one costs 28. They are very expensive, so it's important you don't waste your Vitcoin necessarily if you're trying to unlock them all. Another important thing to note is you will actually continue to keep your can progress within New Game Plus, meaning if you collect, for instance, this number 3 can again, it actually won't count towards your total of collecting all of your cans. All you actually have to do is go and find the ones that you're missing without having to recollect ones that you've already gotten. This will allow you to specifically hunt the ones you're missing and get all of the remaining collection awards, so that way you can unlock all of the bonuses you see here. Now, one huge upgrade in New Game Plus are the additional skills that unlock character. There are a bunch of skills that get added that make your character much more powerful. Each beta power gets 2 additional brand new skills, an infinite version of each skill, which is going to allow you to do additional hits on the enemy with each beta skill that there is. For instance, the Shield Breaker skill turns into the Infinite Breaker skill, and the Triplet skill turns into the Infinite Pierce skill. These attacks are very similar to the original ones. They just do additional hits as well as additional damage, making them more powerful. You can see the same goes here with Slash. We get Infinite Slash, and Shockwave, we then get Infinite Wave. Each skill also gets an Extreme Enhancement, which increases the attack power of that Infinite skill, again making an even more powerful skill even more powerful. Additionally, you get new burst enhancements as well. For instance, the Tempest skill, which I would consider to be one of the best burst skills in Stellar Blade, allows you to unlock for 6 skill points the damage boost 2 and increase the overall attack power of the Tempest skill itself, giving this burst skill more damage. And you can see there's a damage boost for each one of these, giving them overall all more damage. These new infinite skills are a little bit more powerful than you realize and make playing through the game again totally worth it. Now, another thing that's new in New Game Plus is your drone upgrades. So you'll continue to collect drone upgrade modules as you play in New Game Plus, but there are brand new, more powerful drone skills that are added. For instance, the enhanced shotgun shell for 6 drone modules upgrades the shotgun shell's projectiles and increases the overall attack power and damage, as well as the enhanced explosive shell, which gives a much higher explosive damage by up to 40% while using this upgrade. Again, you also get upgrades for the enhanced Stinger missiles and additional blaster cell upgrades, which can be extremely powerful, and the quick charge skill, which takes 20% less time to charge up in all levels, making the blaster cell very, very good to use in New Game Plus. Now, since everything in New Game Plus costs much more currency and much more Vitcoin, there's actually a new vendor that will show up at the scrapyard entrance within the Wasteland right here called Digger. You see, you can talk to Digger right here, go into his shop, and this way you can actually purchase different tumbler expansion modules, drone upgrade modules, omni bolts, and anything you might be missing to help upgrade your modules or your weapon cores to try and max them out, as well as additional components and different things like upgraded glasses that you can buy for your customization of your character. Within the scrapyard, there's also this robot right here. And if you shop here, you can actually sell additional upgrade modules for stuff that you don't need anymore. You can sell those additional modules or omni bolts here for additional Vitcoins, so you can spend that on outfits or more customization pieces. I've almost had more fun playing through New Game Plus than the original playthrough because this game is so good. With all the new stuff New Game Plus offers, it's totally worth playing through again with all of the different things you can do.